Hey farmers, what's going on? And welcome back to another Hey Day video. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about the mystery derby, some tips and tricks, and how to play the mystery derby. So I have entered into the game, as you guys can see. A fox is here. So we're having the riverboat bonus event, which is double vouchers. Now my boat is here, and I am just going to be harvesting my crops. Let's harvest some sesame. And now these tips and tricks can be useful in every derby, but they're especially helpful in the mystery derby because you don't know which task are you going to be taking. So we're going to be planning, let's go with the weed because I don't really know what I'm going to do. And if you guys don't know, this is going to be my, I think, third time playing the mystery derby. I have not played the mystery derby over the years. I just didn't. I was really busy previous year, so I didn't play my game a lot, as you guys know. So I'm excited and I'm nervous at the same time as well. I played the Mystery Derby 2 years ago, I guess, and I didn't play after that. So this is going to be my third time. As you guys can see, the Mystery Derby has started. So if you go over here to the question mark, we can see this is a special derby. It's a mystery derby, special 400-point mystery tasks on the derby board. The mystery task reveals its details when you take it. And the mystery task can be any existing derby task. So this derby was added back into the game in 2017, I guess. And what happens in this derby is basically you don't really know which task are you going to be picking. So that is why it is better to do a little bit of pre-planning. Now those are the tips that I'm going to give you guys in this video. So, what should I do first? Okay, let's just spin the wheel, because I'm getting a little bit nervous and excited. I hate when I get strawberry and goat milk tasks. That could be the worst nightmare. So also, if you guys are busy or you're not going to play your game a lot, then don't opt in this derby, because this derby is going to be really time consuming if you're going to do mystery tasks, because, you know, they take a lot of time and you never know which task you're going to get. So that's why you should not play it if you're even a little bit busy. Because in other derbies, you basically know which task you're taking, but in this derby, you have no idea which tasks are you taking. It's all your luck. So pray for my luck, and I'm really nervous right now, you guys. I just don't know which task I'm gonna take. So should I take the left one, should I take the middle one, or should I take the top one? Fingers crossed, I'm gonna be taking the middle one. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Eyes closed, and yes! Oh my god, this is my favorite task. I can't believe it. I am so lucky, you guys. This is my favorite task ever. The train task, the town task. I love town, you guys know, so I love town tasks as well. And let me see how many people are there in the derby. So we have a lot of people in the derby, and Cindy has already completed 2 tasks, which is cool. And a lot of my neighbors are doing different tasks. You guys can see there could be town building tasks, there could be production tasks, harvest tasks, and the boat tasks. So this is my first mystery task, which is I have to fully serve 17 townies. So the first thing that I'm going to give you guys in this video about the mystery derby is that keep your townies served. Do not collect them, just keep them served. For example, if you guys go over to my town and you have a look at my buildings, you can see the visitors are standing there with a little shiny gift in their hands, which means that they are fully served. Now they're just ready to give me gifts. And do not tap on these buildings, because if you tap on them, you're going to collect them before you take the task. So before you take the task, do not tap on them. If you want to serve some more townies, use your town hall, because town hall has all kind of tabs. There's a ready, there's a serving, there's a waiting, and there's an idle one, so you guys can see what's going on in your town. So let's get started by my town. So this was the very first tip that I wanted to give you guys. Keep your townies ready, and this way you can complete your task real fast and you can save a lot of your time. So we're going to be collecting 2 from here. Now the tip that I use here, I always collect 2 townies from each building. In this way, there are always a few townies that stay in each building. So whenever I can take any other building task, for example, I get a task to serve in the diner, in this way I will have the visitors in the diner. So 2 from here as well, and 2 from here as well. It's going to be approximately 6, and I need 11 more, I guess. Okay, that's 5. Okay, cool. So we're going to be doing... Okay, so I think I don't have a lot of townies fully served, which is crazy. Let's hope I can do this. Let's hope, you guys. I'm not sure, but let's see what happens. Hopefully I'll be able to complete this. So I have done like 10. Now also my town is fully maxed, and this task I can complete in a short amount of time, which is so cool. So hopefully I'm going to complete this task right now. Let's see, 14 done and 15 done, cool. 16 done, and I just need to collect one more. So boom, our first mystery task has been completed. Congratulations to me. So now I'm just going to get back to my farm and to see which next task I'm going to be taking. So if you come over here, so we are currently on, let's see. Okay, so we are on 9th position. That's far low. So there are a lot of neighborhoods that are actually progressing really fast. They spend diamonds. So if you guys want to spend diamonds, as usual, it's all up to you. Like, I'm not saying it's compulsory. I'm not recommending to spend your diamonds in the derby. I think it's kind of waste. But at the end of the day, it's your game, so it's your choice. And also, if you guys don't know, during the Mystery Derby, only 4 tasks can be the mystery ones. Other than that, there will be no mystery tasks. So do not trash your task if there are 4 mystery tasks already present, because there will be no more. If you guys don't know, if you trash a lot of tasks, this will affect your leaderboard score on the actual neighborhood derby. So if I go over here, you guys can see this is the Champions League leaderboard, and we're currently at 30,000 position in the whole world, which is very, very low. And these are some top neighborhoods. So do not trash tasks unnecessarily. Only trash them if it's important. So now I'm going to be taking, there's only 1 left, and let's see what happens. And so, okay, and I hope it's going to be a good one. What the? Oh my god, what is going on? Another simple task, you guys? Is this real? I don't believe it, you guys. This is so cool. Like, this is my first time playing the Mr. Derby after so many years. And I've already completed, like, I don't believe it, guys. You can see, there are only 2 things. Either you can be very unlucky, you can get strawberry or gold milk task, or you can be very lucky like me. So I'm just going to complete this task right now, and make sure you save your mine tools for the derby. This can be very helpful, and I always get a lot of mine tools from the actual town. So make sure you play your game regularly to get all the tools. So, like, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Man, I'm so lucky. I just don't know what to say. I don't. So we're just going to be completing this task, and boom, there we go. Another task is going to get completed. Yay, congratulations to me again. I'm so happy right now. So there we go. We are on 7th position right now. We have done 1600, and there are no more mystery tasks. So I think I can't do anything right now, so I'll just have to wait. But the other tips that I wanted to give you guys is that do not take mystery tasks at the nighttime or when you know that you can get sleep, because you never know which task you can pick. For example, if you have to go to bed and you pick a task that is to collect 138 eggs in 8 hours, that is a nightmare. So don't pick tasks when you're ready to go to sleep or when you're not going to play the game, because that could be horrible. The second tip is that if you're playing the Mystery Derby and if you're going to choose a task, which is a mystery task, do not plant the crops that take a long time. For example, do not plant strawberries, do not plant tomatoes, do not plant, chili peppers, peonies. Planting the crops that take less time. For example, I'm planting the wheat and I'm planting the corn. These only take about 5 to 10 minutes. You can plant carrots, you can plant soybeans to make coins. The thing is, for example, let's see, if I planted strawberry, that's take 8 hours, which is approximately like 4th portion of the whole day. So I plant strawberries and then I go to the board, I pick a task, which is to harvest, let's suppose, soybeans in 6 hours. So there you go, you are ruined. So don't plant any long time taking crops if you're going to pick a mystery task, because you have to keep everything ready in this derby. That is the fun of this derby. And another thing is basically called as stacking, which means keeping your products ready and just do not collect them. So how do you do it? Basically, you go to your barn and you fill up your barn with a lot of paper. For example, I still have about 25 space, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be filling up my barn with a lot of unnecessary things which I don't need, but we're still going to be buying them. And I just need 25 more space, so let's see what we can get. We can purchase some recyclable kits. Alright, there we go, and I just need 5 more space. So hopefully we are going to be filling up our barn, because in this way, when your barn is full, okay, when your barn is full and when you tap on the machine, it does not collect the product. For example, I have made some some pumpkin pies from the actual bakery. You can make a lot of, blackberry muffins because they come in tasks. So I just made one and do not collect the products again. Now, what you have to do is to fill up your barn again. So 1, 2, and my barn is full again. Then come again and make the next blackberry muffin. Then go back, fill up your barn again, and make another blackberry task. So let me show you guys what kind of production tasks possible in this derby. So these are some of the tasks that can come in this derby. For example, the tough task, 14 honey toasts and 7 smoothies, and then you can see there's the actual feta pie, carrot cakes, apple juice. You can see in the spa task, you have to prepare strawberry candles, goat cheese, olive oil, and then in the chilling task, you have to prepare 7 pumpkin pies, 16 hot chocolates, and 7 sweaters. So by having a look at all the tasks, you can start preparing these products before the derby starts. In this way, whenever your tasks come, you can complete it really faster, and that's really helpful. So this is how the stacking works. But if you don't want to stack, another tip that I would like to give you guys is here, that keep your important machines empty if you're at least not going to stack. Now, what I mean by important machines are the machines that can be included in the derby. For example, the pie oven, the actual cake oven, the juicer. So keep these machines empty because you never know which task are you picking. So if you have made the wrong products, that's going to take a lot of time. For example, if I keep making, the berry juices, now that was a mistake. I just wanted to show you guys. The berry juice take about 2 hours and 33 minutes. Now imagine if I put all 9 berry juices and then I go to the actual board and I pick a task, which is to make apple juice. Imagine how horrible that would be. That's going to take double and triple of time, normal. Double and triple time rather than the normal. So keep your machines running. But you can run the machines which are not included in the derby. For example, there are, I think, no tasks from the actual pasta kitchen, so you can make a lot of pasta, you can make hot dogs, but keep your empty machines running or make the products that take less time. Do not fill up your machines with the products that take a lot of time. The next tip would be to keep your bowl ready on step. For example, this tip works for me right now. As you guys know, I'm waiting for my next mystery task. So whenever a mystery task will come, I will take that. And if it's a boat task, that will be helpful. I have to send 4 boats. My 1 boat is already here. As you guys know, it takes about 4 hours unless you spend diamonds. But if you want to spend diamonds, you can. Otherwise, do not fill up your actual boat. You can fill it. For example, I can fill it right now. Let's just do it. This is really cool. And we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to be doing that, and we're going to ask for help. You can fill your boat, but just don't send it. Send it after taking a task. But if you take another task, then you can send it and you can wait for 4 hours. So this is how you do the Mystery Derby. You have to pre-prepare. And now in the fishing area, that's also very important. Make sure you have boosters. Well, I don't have enough boosters. I do have the actual machine booster, so almost all kind of boosters work in this derby. And I do have the boat booster, but this is not the time one. If you have the 36 hours double 5 stars booster, boat booster, that can be very helpful. So in the fishing area, make sure you do not do any kind of fishing before the task, or don't throw any kind of nets. So I'm just going to be collecting these and just keep making lures. And if you have the actual booster for the fishing, the heavy fishing booster, that can be very helpful again. So just keep making other things, but do not throw anything in the water, and keep your fishing area empty. So whenever you take a task, you just go ahead and boom, complete it in a few minutes. Also, if you have a booster, that can be very helpful. So another tip that comes over here is by animal tasks. Now, animals are okay. If you want to collect them, you can. But don't collect the actual goat milk and the sheep. Rather than that, you can collect your cows, you can collect your pigs. The thing is, goats take about 8 hours to be ready, which I think is ages, is a long time. And the sheep take about 6 hours, which is also a very long time. So you don't want to wait that much. So if you will keep them ready like this, so whenever you take a task, if it's an animal task, you can just go ahead and complete it faster. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. But you can keep making a feed all the time. So Make sure you keep making feed and you stock up as many feed as you can because this can be very helpful. So I have the goat feed and I'm going to be making some pig feed. You can also give extra feed to your neighbors. That could be very helpful again. So I'm just going to collect these and we're going to do this. Let's put some dairy. So keep your dairy running all the time. This can be very helpful. So I think that was it for this derby. Now these are all the tips that I use to play my Mr. Derby. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which derby is your favorite and do you like Mr. Derby or not. And subscribe if you haven't for more HayDay videos coming. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.